What is good, team, and what is good, YouTube? Been a little bit of a while again. I'm sorry for that, guys. Life has been giving me low blows straight to the balls recently, and I guess YouTube and content and everything in between has just been on the back foot ever so slightly. But today I thought we'd just come back with something really nice and simple. I am obviously now moving into week 4 of my post-prep recovery / transition into what I'm hoping is going to be a highly effective off-season for me. And I thought today we'd just do a full day of eating. So we're going to take you through everything that I'm currently eating to fuel that recovery and fuel muscle growth, fuel muscle development, get my training performance back where it needs to be. And we'll just kind of sort of walk you guys through the day as it goes along. Maybe some vloggy bits in there as well. On the agenda today, we've got a few little things going on. We've got an in-person client that we're training over at Corpus. We've got my own session in Corpus. I've got to hang my photo on the Wall of Fame at Corpus, which is going to be an extremely exciting and fulfilling moment for me. But right now, it's just gone 20 past 9. A little bit later of a start for me today. I was just in bed sort of doing some odd jobs and tasks. But we're going to start with meal 1, which is going to be really nice and simple. Oats, every bodybuilder's best friend. Oh, some whey. We're using Perform as per usual. It's just the best protein in terms of how it mixes with everything, to be honest with you guys. I'm not, sponsored by Perform. Maybe one day, who knows. But it mixes well with everything, it digests well, the flavour range they've got is just insane. And this isn't an advert for Perform, so I'm going to stop talking about them. But yeah, we're going to whip this up. I'll show you the finished product and just sort of go through the calories and macros and all of that jazz. All right, so oats are complete. I don't know why I did that. Looks very simple and yet super effective. Anyone who actually takes bodybuilding and the gym relatively seriously will be used to this meal. We like simplicity. We like things that we know digest easily, that work, that get us closer towards our goals. And this big fat bowl of oats, which I'm going to need to get a larger one soon because food's only going to go one way for the foreseeable, which is up. But it's good, it's just great, it's consistent, does the job. You can be super versatile with oats. You can have them as overnight oats, baked oats, regular good old fashioned oats. Do a protein shake with oats, you can make pancakes with oats, it's crazy. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, we're gonna see this off and we'll probably catch up with you guys when we're on the next meal. But whilst I've got you here, let me tell you what is actually in this from a calorie and macro perspective, because that's super important. So in here, we've got 641 calories. We've got about 47 grams of protein, 18 grams of fats, and 63 grams of carbs. I'll catch up with you at the next meal. All right, so I said we'd catch up with you guys at meal number 2, which is where we're at. Bit of a rogue one from me, I can't lie. I am out of cream of rice. And so oh God, this looks grim, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. My alternate to cream of rice was to cook up my just plain jasmine rice and mix that with Perform whey once again. Another super simple meal. A lot of people be like, well, that's fucking gross. And yeah, it kind of looks, it doesn't look great. I'm not gonna lie to you. But this is essentially rice pudding. Tastes absolutely fine. Once again, it's gonna digest well. It's gonna just fuel us for session and everything like that. So we'll tell you what's in that. Bear with me. In here, we have got, we'll take out the fruit because we've not had that. Well, we actually will add it. I'm going to have a banana in a minute and I'll show you. Just so you know that I'm not lying. Okay, so 578 calories, give or take. 39 grams of protein, 3 grams of fat, and 99 grams of carbs. Typically, I would usually train in this window. So I would usually have my oats that we had this morning, use that as my post-workout nutrition, train, and then have this, pre-workout nutrition, train, and then have this as my post-workout, because that's just sort of optimizing your carbohydrates and things around your training window. However, today I don't have that luxury. I'm training a client in person, which changes my schedule slightly. So to prepare for that, we're eating this now. We're going to be leaving shortly to go to the gym to meet the client. And then afterwards, we'll have meal 3 before our session. Depending on how we feel, we'll either have it before or after. I think it's very likely we'll have it before. Train, we've got deadlifts today. Hoping for a big result on my deadlift set today. Excuse me. And then we'll catch up. So I'm going to eat this, train with my client, sort bits and pieces, and then I'll probably catch up with you guys when we're having meal 3. Right, as you boys and girls can probably tell from the general darkness in this room, a lot of time has gone by, way too much time. I actually feel pretty shit right now because I've let my meal time slip. However, meal number 3, which is hours late, is literally chicken, rice, and green beans. We're gonna slap some ketchup on this so that it's a little bit more exciting. I am rushing through this at this point because I've still got 2 meals to get through today and other things I need to do. I've let the day get away from me. It happens, you know. But we're looking at 458 calories here, 45 grams of protein, 12 grams of fat, and around 40 grams of carbs. We're gonna munch this, hope that it solves all of my life's problems right now, because I just feel absolutely drained from today's session. And then catch up with you guys, catch up with you guys and gals at meal 4. Meal number 4, people. We are 10 to 7, so all things considered, kind of have managed to resurrect some form of timing to today's meals, although everything has been a bit later on. Meal number 4, we've literally just got some potatoes in there that we did in the air fryer, a lot of spinach and some mince. I topped that off with just a little bit of like bolognese sauce or something, just to give it a little bit of flavour. Pretty low calorie, but I'm not trying to pay too much attention to that kind of stuff at the minute. As I kind of transition into the off season, I'm reintroducing things that make my food a little bit more exciting. We're gonna finish this, eat this, hope that it makes me feel a little bit better, because I don't know if you can actually tell, but I look pale to me. I always look pale, but I look especially pale. I think I could be actually coming down with something for the first time in about a year and a bit, which I'm not looking forward to. We're going to eat this, and then we've got one more meal to get through, and that will conclude a full day of eating. So I'll see you for meal number 5, which will be probably very close to my bedtime within the next couple of hours. So, to close off today's full day of eating, you guys remember earlier how I said how much I love oats just because of how versatile they can be, and I remember saying you can eat them as baked oats, you can have regular oats, overnight oats, or you could even have a shake. I didn't think I'd be doing this early in my my off season, but we are having a shake. In here, lovely little concoction that we've pulled together. We've got 75 grams of oats, 200 grams of berries, 50 grams of whey, and 20 grams of dark chocolate, all mixed with water just to give it the right consistency. And it's essentially just a big purple milkshake. I'm going to enjoy this. Genuinely, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm keeping it simple. I'm literally going to be heading to bed pretty much directly after I've consumed this. But to close off the day with a bit of a summary, so this final meal, liquid meal, is 667 calories. You're looking at 45, 46 grams of protein, 18 grams of fat, and 71 grams of carbs. So, drum roll please. The total amount of calories for the day, we are looking at 2,830 calories, 217 grams of protein, 60 grams of fat, and 330 grams of carbs. In this post-show phase, I won't lie, that is like very easy for me to get in. I could have this and then probably have another meal, probably have another 2 meals. And it's all about just sort of regulating and remembering what your long-term goals are within the sport or even just the discipline of bodybuilding, right? I want to continue to work towards the best version of myself that I can present on a daily basis, because I think that carries out into everything in life. It carries out into my content, it carries out into my interactions with people, what I can do for people, what I can provide, and obviously the professional benefits. And that's what you've got to remind yourself of. Every time you think, right, I'm going to derail things, I'm going to go and have this cookie or that thing, just remember who you're looking to be long term. That's going to close off this one. A little bit of a different video from me. I'm sorry if it didn't have the typical energy that I do like to try and bring to YouTube. I think you can probably tell my voice now. I am getting something, so we'll see how that carries on with the rest of the week, basically. Gonna love you and leave you guys. Get on with my milkshake, my mountainous milkshake. It's pretty big, isn't it? As always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, please comment how many calories you're on, how deep into your off-season or what phase you are in of your bodybuilding journey. Let's try and make this a bit of a back and forth, not just me talking to a camera, even though that is what it is. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We're still looking to try and hit that 500 subscribers by the end of the year. It's getting close, it's getting pretty close. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that might end up being. See you later.